We're here at the United Center in Chicago, Illinois. I'm Jim Houston, and with me is Craig Simpson. We're here for the season opener in what promises to be an intriguing year of hockey. So let's begin the next chapter between the Chicago Blackhawks and the St. Louis Blues. And the faceoff is won by Chayanik. Blistering shot turned aside by Thibault. Turned away. McCarthy will get the gate for interference. St. Louis is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
Out of their defensive end. End to end. Pushed aside by Lalim. Chayanik over the line. One time. Leg save. Moved up. Advances the puck over the blue line. Turned aside. Nice move there by Jackman. Played up. Chayanik shoots the puck. Leg save by Thibault. Intercepted. Blistering shot. Shot blocked by Quint. Scramble in front of the net. Chicago is under relentless pressure. Passed over. In over the line. Lalim denies him. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Bowled over. Great contact. Nickel shoots hard. He gets nailed by weight.
There's some physical play.
Played back. In front. Stick save. Goes behind the net. St. Louis is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Mowed down. Advances the puck. Thibault made the save. Brings it out. Robida pushes him. Gets played across by Waite. Brings it out. Over the blue line.
He still doesn't know where he went. Great deep.
Shoots quickly. Barron gets called for charging. Chicago will try and take advantage of a penalty here.
Well, we haven't seen the power play yet tonight, but we know they're going to be a handful.
They've got great skill on that first unit. In over the line. Saved by Lalim. Moved ahead. Out of their defensive end. Rutu gets hit.
That's showing authority.
Lalim got a pad on it. Brings it out. He gets taken out by Berard.
That looked like trouble.
Into the attacking zone. Turned away by Lalim. Brings it out. Shoved. Over the blue line. Quick shot from the wing by Rutu. Pad saved by Lalim. He hangs on to the puck. They're getting ready for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Sillinger.
Turned him inside out there.
Cranks it. Moved up. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Taken out.
A smackdown.
Advances the puck. Hard slap shot ripped by Bell. He misses. Lalim denies him. Turned away. Rock. A devastating hit. Over the line. Right in front. Fires. Laid out.
A great job of stepping up.
Scores! They used the the man advantage nicely on that goal, just like they drew it up in the dressing room. Chicago has the game's first goal.
I'm liking what I'm seeing from this squad. Don't shy away from playing defense. When the offensive opportunity's there, they make the most of it.
Bad save. Lalim covers up. The puck is about to be dropped. There's a face-off win for Chicago. He gets roughed up by Danton. Brings it out. Cranked him.
He's a bit stunned after that one.
Vandenbush picks off the puck. Into the attacking zone. Lalim reached out for the puck. And he hangs on to the puck. Chicago lines up in one of their standard formations. And the face-off is won by Nickel. Keith corrals the puck. Nickel shoots it. Brings it out. Over the blue line. In front. Shoots! Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Slap shot. Shot blocked by Jackman. Bowled over.
You could feel the impact up here.
Blocked. Played over. Nicholas shoots. Great save by Lalim. He freezes the puck. The ref is ready to drop the puck. Face-off won by Sillinger. Brings it out. Rubbed off the puck. Played across. The Blackhawks go offside. We're ready for the face-off. McLean wins the face-off into the attacking zone. The Blackhawks come in offside. The action's about to start. And the face-off is won by Waite. Daze, wrist shot. Working along the perimeter, Thibault made the save. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Hard wrist shot by Daze. Pushed aside by Lalim. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Thibault got a leg on it. Into the attacking zone. Lalim turns the shot aside. Mellenby will serve time for roughing. Chicago has one power play goal already, and they'll get a second opportunity here. Face-off won by Sillinger. Brings it out.
Level. That was a big league body check.
Over the line. Lalim made the brilliant save. Calder shoots the puck. Scores!
Was a blistering slap shot. I don't think there's a goalie around who could have stopped that blast.
That makes it a 2-goal lead late in the first.
At this point, it's their game.
And the faceoff is won by Chayanik. Bumped off the puck. McInnes grabbed it. Right, Chayanik scores! Chicago with a defensive lapse that drops their lead to 1.
So much of this game depends on tempo, Jim. You can't afford to let that slip.
Assisted by number 2, Al McInnes.
Over the blue line. Run over.
It's getting pretty intense down there.
Thrashed. That was a throwdown.
First period.
In over the line. Lalim made the save. And he covers up. The players are lined up and ready for the faceoff. Face-off won by McLean. Hard wrist shot by Robitaille. Lalim makes the pad save. The horn signals the end of the first period. 2-1 is the score. The ref is signaling. The face-off.
Giveaway night. The first 3,000 fans in the building.
McLean won the draw through center. Brings it out. Over center. Rocked.
You can hear that one up here.
He gets run over by Robitaille.
Jim, that was a major league bump.
Quick puck movement. Thrashed. Fired by Dimitra. Thibault makes the huge save. Into the attacking zone. Turned away by Lalim. And he covers up for the face-off. About to drop the puck. Waite wins the face-off. Dumped in on the inboards by Mellenby. Wait, backhands it. Moved across. Over the line. Lalline reached out for the puck. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Brings it out at center. Through two. Heavy shot. Lalline denies him. Leap wide pass. Checked.
It's getting rough out there.
Berard misses. St. Louis puts its scoring line out. He gets shoved by Savage. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Hard shot. Blocked by Vandermeer. Taken out.
These checks keep everyone on their toes, Jim.
In front. Thibault reached out for the puck. Dimitra shoots the puck. Denied by Thibault. Hit.
Excellent physical play.
Knocked down.
I could feel that one from here.
Turned over. Cranked him.
Another hit like that and sparks will fly.
Shoots it hard. Saved by Lalime. Over center. Passed over. Into the attacking zone. Dimitra right in front. Shoots the puck. Goaltender stopped that. One times it. Stick save. Brings it out. Chicago's about to change players. Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Fires it. Pushed aside by Thibault. Hit. Brings it out. And scores! He really stepped into that slap shot and ripped it past the netminder. Face-off won by Waite. Run over.
Man, that was a jarring hit.
Into the attacking zone. Door slammed shut by Lalime. Brings it out. He gets laid out by Berard. Gets the shot off. Blocked by Ruutu. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. With a slap shot. Waite. Over the line. Brings it out. Passed up to the neutral zone. Gets away a hard shot. Lalime stoned him cold. They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Blues. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Turned away by Thibault. Advances the puck. Into the attacking zone. Huge save by Lalime. He hangs on. They're getting ready for the faceoff. And the faceoff is won by McLean. Saved by Lalime. Out of their defensive end. Bumped by Robida. And there's the horn to end the second. 3-1's the score as we head to the break.
Who really goes the extra mile.
It'll take a huge effort to tighten this game up.
Right now, one team is controlling the play. Face-off won by Nickel. Over the line. Quint rips a shot. Blocked by Barron. Cranked him. Brings it out. Little deep there by Sillinger. Fires it. Saved by Thibault. Quick pass up. Brings it out. Across. In over the line. Pushed. Out of their defensive end. It's moved across by Pops. He gets rocked by Salvador. Rocked. Into the attacking zone. Thibault made the save. Popes brings it out. Over the blue line. Great save by Lalime. He covers up.
Jim, I think he's stunned. He made a perfect shot and can't believe that the goalie stopped it.
Waite won the draw. That's offside. The puck is about to be dropped. St. Louis wins the faceoff. Brings it out. Quick puck movement. Thrashed. Lalime comes out to grab the puck. Played up. Out of their defensive end. Offside, Chicago. The players are lining up at the faceoff circle. And the faceoff is won by McLean. Moved ahead. Over the line. Lalin made the save. Brings it up. In over the line. Cranked him. Fires. Thibault denies him. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. Shot from the point by Calder. Scores!
The puck came back out, and he was ready and waiting for it.
Face-off won by Chayanik. Over the blue line. Saved by Lalin. Berard. Wrist shot. Lalin freezes the puck. We're ready for the face-off. Nickel wins the face-off. Big hit. A shot from the slot by Nicholas. Lalin covers up for the whistle. The action's about to start. And the Blues get the draw. Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Sent flying. Played over. Hard wrist shot by Chayanik. Saved by Thibault. Brings it out. In over the line. Rutu fires. Lalin made the save. Dimitra into the attacking zone. Chayanik shoots the puck. Rutu moves it ahead. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Lalin, blocker save. Knocked over. Passed ahead. Over the line. Thibault made the save. Berard shoves him. He deked right past him. In over the line. Turned away by Lalin. In the corner. Calder shoots it. Leg save. McLean shoots the puck. Goaltender stopped that. Hit. Brings it up. He gets roughed up by Savage. Lalin moves out of the goal to play the puck. Moved ahead. Into the attacking zone. Vandermeer lays him out of their defensive end. Shoots! Wait, brings it out. Over the line. In front. Stone cold by Thibault. And they get called for icing. The ref is ready to drop the puck. And the faceoff is won by Nickel. Brings it up. Over the blue line. Lalin turned it away. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Checked. Moved across. Offside. They both line up in a standard formation. The Blackhawks win the draw. Move back. Over the line. Delayed penalty coming up for St. Louis. Tkachuk will get the gate for interference. Chicago has been deadly on the power play tonight.
And they'll get another chance again here. Now, you can't keep giving this team chances and expect to win the game.
Brings it out. And this time, they've gone in offside. The players are lined up and ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to St. Louis through center. Into the attacking zone. Nice move. Scores upstairs. Sillinger won the draw. Hard slap shot by Daze. Lalin shut the door. Played over. Out of their defensive end. Put it in the books. Chicago has won the game. The final score, 4-2. From Chicago, Illinois, this is Jim Houston with Craig Simpson.
From all the team here at EA Sports, we'll see you next time.